Play, Jonny picks up a cheeky Pokeball, looking to catch them all. One by one, we're ticking them off our list, using the white and red.
Prem ball, it shakes 3 times and the sparkle click says it all.
Running through the grass, they're using sweet scent and their mind to grasp as we climb Mount Cornet and hit the peak. Stairs appear from the heavens as we seek, stepping up to God. Arcus was the hardest to. Sparkle and Shaman bloomed like a flower. They didn't have enough power to resist the Prem Ball magic, and now we're searching for Dark Riot, making children cry as we get the 1, 2, click, click, kaboom. And as viewers witness madness and drops the hype, anything is possible with my friends by my side. A cheeky like we set to 10 thumbs up. Let's make some noise for your UK shiny hunter. LPJ doing hunts nearly every day, bringing more heat than my boy Charizard. Oh, hitting you with the Palm Lucario. Switches out for a cheeky water slash ice. Chill, cool, pulling you down like Lapras to sing you a song. Maybe bring Gengar along to dream. Eat you another day, let's flow away. Alarm clock start the day, we're gonna be late for Oaks giveaway. Giveaway. Play, Jonny picks up a cheeky Pokeball, looking to catch them all. One by one, we're ticking them off our list, using the white and red.
Prem ball, it shakes 3 times and the sparkle click says it all.
Running through the grass, they're using sweet scent and their mind to grasp as we climb Mount Cornet and hit the peak. Stairs appear from the heavens as we seek.
Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in, Lexus. Welcome in, Jack. Hope you're both having a great day. Let's get on to day 2 of Safari Week. Fun, fun, fun. Let's pop these back on. Pretty good. What about you? Yeah, man. All good. Chilling. I had trouble with shorts on Friday, so we had to go to the normal layout. But I've managed to get it all sorted now. Okay. Got an abscess. It's killing you. Whereabouts you got an abscess? Hopefully you get it sorted. Right, first things first, I want to go upstairs and have a look. Restarted Sword and Shield because I accidentally saved on a non-shiny Tornadus. Oh no. 800 quid for binoculars? That's mental. How do you oh, you just check. Yo, Kylo, welcome in. How you doing today?
Giveaway.
So we've got what, Carnivine, Paris. I'll just stick with where I've been going. That'll do. Oh, I didn't mean to go back up there. Tooth, because my whole face is swell really bad. Got antibiotics to help with the swelling, but still got the abscess. Well, hopefully the antibiotics work for you, Lex. And the it goes down. You are they gonna sort anything out for it? Not bad, you? You good? Yeah, I'm good. Busy day at work yesterday. But yeah, other than that, today we managed to get the shorts sorted. That's the main thing. It was looking a bit rough for the minute. But yeah, we managed to get there in the end. Me and my level 100 G-Max Cinderace clicking through spamming the game. Yeah, man, I've been there, done that. It's done that a few times, to be fair, but I'm lucky though. Hopefully it don't take you too long to get back to where you were at. Shorts working was the goal. Yeah, that was, to be fair, I wouldn't have streamed otherwise. Because Friday was pretty miserable, to be honest. Right, so let's get on with our first checks. Make sure everything is working fine. And then I'll sort my layouts on my screen. 412. Hey, there we go. Oh, a Psyduck. Oh, I got a Psyduck. It's shiny in Pokemon Go talking about Psyduck, actually. Tried telling the doctors I had another problem to get antibiotics. Gave me something way different to what I was wanting. So having to go through 111 again to get more antibiotics. So they've like given you antibiotics for something that you didn't even want for in the first place. That's GG's on the old doctor's front, I take it. Oh, sorry, I forgot we've got this on loop still, haven't we? My bad. Hang on, we'll skip that. There we go. But yeah, no, it was looking a bit shaky for the old shorts though, but we got it. We got there in the end. By the way, you doing Quaxel event in Pogo? Quaxel? In Pogo, Quaxel. I didn't even know there was one. I think it's today. Is the Galarian Beds. You got, but it's paywalled, and they're not even guaranteed shiny. Yeah, I don't know. I've not heard of the Quaxel. But I am going to do Go Fest Saturday. Hang on, you check. The thing is, if it's been released today, it don't get released. Normally new stuff is like 8 PM, 9 PM for me. Oh, on the wrong Pokemon. There we go. All 20. At least, hopefully it does get sorted though, Lex. You're just going to have to keep badgering them until they give you what you asked for. That's the only downfall. Oh, a Skorupi. Never mind, it's July 20th. Ah, okay. If you're watching Night of Champions, if it happens, it starts at 7 PM for us. Ah, okay. What, on Saturday? Yeah. Is it on Netflix? Or is it YouTube? Netflix. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably what am I doing? Yeah, I'll probably watch that Saturday then. Yeah, I'll probably watch that Saturday night. I'll probably have that on before I go to bed. But yeah, I'm glad I got this sorted though. I kept getting error codes on coding for shorts. So I had to go back through and just double check settings and everything. But yeah, I did, I think it was about 4 or 5 test streams just to make sure it was working. It was cutting close. It was 20 past 2, give or take. 20 past quarter past, 20 past 2, I got it sorted. So it was cutting it close because I was like, oh, if it gets to about 25-2, obviously I've still got to feed the cats yet. I'm just going to have to message and say I can't get it sorted for today. I have to see if I can get it tomorrow. YouTube has been really dodgy on the TV app for the past few days. Hopefully it's not been too bad at the minute. I do know, like, I think it's normally, like, I find with TVs, it's normally the internet. They don't have like a super strong, hold a super strong internet connection, especially when it comes to like live stuff like YouTube, Twitch, and sort of things like that. I might turn my fan on in a minute, getting a bit warm. No, it's the app itself, because it's fine with... Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. It's, like, I don't normally have trouble with, like, Netflix, Prime, Disney, you know, all that sort of stuff. I mean, it's, like, it's sort of like the TV and mainly the app. So, like, the app I find they don't run perfectly on a TV. Switch 1 and Switch, one Switch and one Switch 2. That's the one. Yeah. Switch 1 and a Switch 2. And then another Switch there. OLED. I should really plug the OLED in. Then my V2 switch, but just couldn't be bothered to switch it all around because it was already plugged in, so just left it to it. It's not loading the videos to begin with or showing vids that are 6 months old. So it doesn't like refresh the page properly. Did you transfer all the Pokemon games data yourself? Yep. Yeah, I did it on day 1. I just transferred my whole account across from my OLED to my Switch 2. Obviously, my second Switch that I'm playing on, Switch 1, is a completely different profile. Yeah, perfect on mobile though. Went live on TikTok. Had 500 people on my live and then made 600 new followers from one live. Nice. GG's on that, Lex. Oh, by the way, people, Lexus is my little sister. Just to say, let you know. Well, not so little, but the youngest sister. Some people doesn't know that the Pokemon doesn't have cloud save. Yeah, I know. I've always known that. I literally was watching a video the other day, saying that people had the error, especially that guy that lost like 20 years worth of Pokemon stuff. But you got to think that was what, a week and a half after the system's already been out. I did it on day 1 as soon as it arrived, so I transferred everything. So I wouldn't have known that until obviously it would have been too late. But I have pre-warned people after that statement come out that maybe put Pokemon into Pokemon Home before transferring. Only real Pokemon fans know that. What, cloud save? Oh yeah, I've always known it. That was originally so I had the V1 Switch, and when I got another Switch was when I originally checked cloud save, but to see how it all worked on the Switch. But yeah, I've known it for years. What's going on, Jonny? It's been a while since I've been here. Great to see you, buddy. Yo, how's it going, man? Hopefully you're having a great day. Been a good day, man. Just chilling, trying to sort stuff out with the shorts. We've managed to get it back going, though. I don't think Pokemon Home has cloud save. Yeah, it does have cloud save. Because I had the message pop up a few days ago. That's the only reason I know that. Because it tried asking me, did I want to use cloud save from 2021, I think it was. I was like, absolutely not. So I just ignored the message. Hey Jonny, do you ever play Magic the Gathering? I know you probably put Pokemon focus. I do play other games, but I stream, obviously, Pokemon. Pokemon Home really need to update the store. More Pokemon in Gen... update the store. More Pokemon in Gen 10. Oh yeah, I believe there'd be an update ready for Gen 10. They need to do it so you can hold Megas. Storage, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they might, but then how many spaces do we get? I think it's something like, isn't it 5,000? Or is it more? I think it's 4,500 or 5,000, I think. Something like that. But oh yeah, 100% I agree with you. As soon as Gen 10 comes out. Oh, is it 6,000? Okay. Yeah, but 100% yeah. They do need to up in it. Yo, JJ, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. How you doing today, my man? See you nice and early. Good morning. So you can hold the shinies and pogos that have outfits. Oh yeah, and that as well, Tyler. Yeah, outfits as well. That'd be pretty cool. Have you seen people comparing the Switch 2 OS to the Switch 1? They're the exact same. No, I've not really been... I try and stay away from that because people are just being wet about it, to be honest. I love the Pikachu. The BOB. My Pikachu plushie. I've got a Pikachu cushion as well. The thing is, I get, obviously, the price and everything like that of the Switch 2 compared to the Switch 1. And if there's nothing really out for you at the minute, then hold off on it. But don't give people hate that the people that have purchased it already. It's entirely up to them. It's their money. They do what they want with it. And I save for mine, so... It wasn't like, you know... saying 10k to 12k sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, especially with all the extra forms, shinies, LivingDexes, if you want the gender variants, you know, all that sort of stuff. Oh, it's a plushie. Yeah, it's a plushie. Yeah. Big picture. I've got Charmander behind me now. He's hid behind that. And they're all my other plushies there. But, yeah. I can't understand people's frustration with the Switch to where Nintendo wants you to spend a ton of money to get access to their titles, but then the product's extremely underwhelming. But then it's the same with all things. You think PlayStation, Xbox, they all do it. You think when the PlayStation 5 come out and the Xbox Series X come out, you know what, a year, 2 years later, they stop making products for the previous console because then they focus on the next gen console. Everyone does it. You got to think, they won't stop making Nintendo Switch 1 games for at least a couple of years, and then they will slowly start pushing them out. Phasing them out, sorry. Thought it was just a normal teddy bear. No, it's a big plushie. Pokemon Champions looks cool though. Yeah, I'm going to give it a go. I'm not, you know, a lot of people know that I'm not into competitive. But yeah, I'll definitely give it a look over. See what it's like. I'll be fine later on. What's going on later on, bud? Did you know that the team 5,000 to which transfers. No, I didn't know that, Joker. How have you been anyways? Yeah, not too bad, Lex. Just working. You seen Mum lately? I don't want to get a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. It's a waste of money. I just can get a PC. Yeah, that's fair. The thing is, as well, you got to think with a PC, you can generally get every game for the PlayStation and Xbox. Obviously, some of the PlayStation ones, you got to wait a year or two, but eventually it comes out on the PC. But I've got a PS5. I've got the OG heavy PS5 disc version. But I got the PS5 before I got a PC. And then I wanted the PC for streaming and that. Nintendo still have exclusive games at this day. Oh yeah, I know. That's the only downfall. Is the games Nintendo hold close to their heart. Yeah, I saw of the other day. Not gonna say on here, but yeah, nah, that's fair. Did she have a good birthday the other day though? I don't think that Nintendo and Pokemon are doing it right. Or making more campaign-focused titles and doing a title like Pokémon Champions for competitive. I think Champions. The thing is with Champions is so you can use all the gimmicks in one place, whereas for example, if they use Gen 10. They're bringing out ZA, for example. They've just literally brought back Megas. In Gen 10, the gimmick isn't going to be Mega Evolution. It's going to be its brand new gimmick, like it is for every generation. So for them to bring out Champions, it's something here. If people like some of the new Megas, for example, if we get new Megas in ZA, they like them, they can use them in competitive teams. And then people can then previously go back, I don't know, like Z-Moves or Dynamaxing or Terrestrializing. They have the option there. But I'm sure it will be that you can only use one gimmick a battle. So you have to choose what one it is. Nintendo got for online, while the PS5 and Xbox feels like a scam. The online stuff. I don't know. Xbox pretty good with their game catalogue. Some of the brand new release games are on day one on Game Pass. Obviously, I don't have Game Pass. PlayStation, on the other hand, no, yeah, I feel you on that. Sometimes it is a bit dry. You get once in a blue moon, you get a half decent game. But yeah, no, I totally agree with you with the thingy. But then I've never really used online stuff for Nintendo. Switch 2 is the underscreen. Switch 2 is the top screen. The underscreen is the Switch 1. Because you can tell because the top one loads quicker. She was sort of appreciated, but so rude, opening up her presents, ignoring me and talking. Okay. Still need to get round and go and see her at some point. The colours is they're different. Yeah. So the colours are a bit different on. But then I think that's just something to do with the graphic, the capture card, not the actual switches itself. Because I've got the so the top screen is using the Elgato HD60S, and the bottom screen is using a Mirrorbox 4K thing. It's only a cheapy thing. But the only downfall with the mirror box is when you're using sound, It has like a half a second delay on the sound. So I noticed that when I was doing my Jedi Survivor playthrough, I'd swing the lightsaber, and then it was about a second later you'd get the woo. But yeah, so when I got the Elgato, obviously there wasn't no sound delay to it. A 4K Elgato would be a good upgrade. Oh yeah, I'll eventually get a new one. I need to get 4K monitors, to be honest. If I'm going down that route, I have to upgrade my monitors. Because you got to think, I've only got 1080s curved monitors. Because at the time when I was streaming, there was nothing I was streaming that was 4K for me to benefit, like putting in a chunk of money into 4K monitors. To me, it was a waste of money. So I just got 1080s, half decent monitors. But yeah, now everything's slowly going to 4K, then I'll start upgrading. Because I've got I use two 27 curved monitors.
So this is a story of my man Dazzy. He came from a land of legendary.
I wanted to do something nice, but kind of went overboard with how much I spent. Like even on Christmas, spent 140 on Tegan and Mum. Had about 200 as her perfume, and I bought was like 120, I think. Surprised she still talks to Lee, to be honest. But the thing is, at least you bothered, Lex. That's the main thing. What you got planned for today as well? Anything half decent? Are we still saying Psyduck could be the first one to pop? I don't know. I think it'd be for Barrel or someone. Like that's who I'm thinking will be the first one to pop if we do end up getting one. That is obviously. Finally fighting the grass gym. Oh, you won the first gym. When did you start it? Today, bud? Or last night? My money's still on Psyduck. I'll take a Wooper or a Quagsire because I like those. I just don't want something boring like the Barrel. Like Badoo, I'd take because it goes into Roselia or Rosa Road. It's all right. It's acceptable. But yeah, the Barrel Bidoof, I don't want any of that. Got enough of those shinings. Last night I was you getting Cubfu. Yeah, I still need to do Cubfu on my sword version. And then to put into Pokemon Home. Because when so I've got both forms of Urshifu. But I didn't put Cubfu into my Pokemon Home. I just evolved it into its other form. Like Water Strike form or whatever. And then put it into Home. And then when I was looking at my home decks, it was like I haven't registered Cubfu into the home decks, and I was like, damn, you made the same mistake, yeah. So I was like, lucky enough, I've got the other one, Rapid and Single Strike, yeah, that one. I just know one's water and one's the other one. But yeah. So I made that mistake, didn't I? Dark? I can't remember. It's been ages. The last time I did it was when DLC 1 was out for Sword and Shield. So that's how long ago it was. I remember the 4 times. Luckily, I was doing a redo, so I hadn't done Cubfu yet. Yeah, it's the same with my sword. Obviously, doing a redo on that. I've not done Cubfu yet, so when I do go to get Cubfu, obviously, I'll just trade it to myself and then from this second switch, and then trade it to my main switch, and then put it into my Pokemon home. And then that would be one more for Caldio. Done. So technically I've got to play Sword and Shield 3 times. I can't even remember. How many times have I played it? 1, 2, 4 or 5 I've done it. Because it might have been... No, actually, it might have only been 3 then. Hang on. Yeah, it might be. It's over 3 or 4 I've done. Because I did it to get the Reggies. Both Reggies. And then I've done one to trade for a Zacian originally for the Dex. So I got myself a spare Zamazenta. And obviously the Urshifu. I played 10, but it's getting boring now. Yeah, that's the same for me with Sun and Moon. I've played Ultra Moon twice, Moon 3 times, Sun once, and Ultra Sun once. No. Yeah. For Type Null, Savali, Poipole, Narganadel. And I do need to play them back again for the Ultra Beast, Stack Attacker and Balastophon or whatever. Be right back now, Rosebud. Bum.
We wanna be a little stronger. Each fall takes a piece out of our hearts. So
Double Psyducks. Imagine that if one was blue. How funny would that be?
I need a change.
Yo, Big 12. Oh, I'm not
LD has become a cheeky member. Hug at Jonny.
sorry, I haven't got my alerts on this page. Hang on. Let's go back to the other one. But yo, thank you, I appreciate that, dude. Flying through with the Charmander tier and a cheeky 12 months at it as well. Thank you so much, bud, for the constant and consistent support, my man. Thank you so much, buddy. How are you doing? Good morning to you, buddy. Hope you're doing well today. Do you know what? I've still not got this XP thing. So apparently it just gets rolled out to random people. It seems like all the Americans have got it already. And some British people have got it. But I've not got it yet. Unless I've got to manually turn it on. I'm good. Just about to start getting ready for work. Hopefully you have a great day, bud. You got a long one. Or was it a bit of a short shift today? Oh, I might need to turn this fan on, you know. I'm starting to feel a bit hot. 2 seconds, let me turn my fan on quick and get this encounter off. Give me a sec. Oh, that's better. Work the closing shift today and then open tomorrow. Oh, that's evil. That's evil, bud. A close and open. I don't envy you on that one, my man. Yeah, I did the close last night. It was my close, and then next one's open, so. Wrong one. Considering these are 1 in 4096 hunts, it's gonna take a while, I think, for us to get one. Oh, have you seen, Tyler, about the Switch 2? If you purchase the physical copy, I don't know if this is true or not. Obviously, I've not purchased a physical game for the Switch 2 yet. But if you purchase a physical Switch 2 game, you open the case up, there's no cartridge in it. It's just like a digital code that you have to so it's like basically purchasing it digital. But I don't know if that's just people generally trolling to making it out is like that. So I've seen a few people like on like TikToks and stuff like that. They're opening the case out. It's meant there's a card holder for a card to be held in it, but it's just like they have like the code or something. Yeah, they had been doing that with the Switch 1 game, so it's oh, have they? When did they start doing that then? Because to be fair, the last physical game I purchased for the Switch 1 was Pokémon Scarlet and Violet a while back. Oh, okay. But I know there is cartridges for the Switch 2. Because I've seen people do the lick test on them. Because they've made the revolting taste even stronger on the Switch 2. Because if you put a Switch 1 game in your mouth or lick it, it's got a horrible taste. It's to stop, obviously, kids from putting them in their mouth and accidentally swallowing them. So on the Switch 2 cartridges, they've made it even stronger. They do both. But yeah, I didn't know that the physical case with download mode and physical case with card. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what they've probably got there. Is that? But I have looked on Amazon. So at the minute, they have pre-orders for ZA. But no pre-order bonuses. So I'm generally thinking, at the moment, unless we have to wait to the end of July for Pokemon Presents, the only way to get a pre-order bonus is purchasing it off the Nintendo store or Pokemon store, wherever it is. I think it's Nintendo or Pokemon. No, Pokemon Center, isn't it? Get the pre-order, doesn't say digital code on it. I've not pre-ordered any of mine yet because they've got no pre-order bonuses. I'm not bothering. I'll just see whatever's the cheapest and then go with that. If you do, oh, I will eventually. But I'm waiting to see if they release pre-order bonuses. Ideally, I want the figures, the starter figures. Because obviously I've got the Gen 9 ones up there. I've got the Arceus, I've got Palkia, I've got Dialga. I've got the pin badges for BDSP. What else did I get? I got something else, BDSP as well. The only one I was missing out on was the Pokeball. Because originally I was going to go for the old style Pokeball on Legends ZA. Sorry, Arceus. But I left it too late and they sold out of those pre-orders. And then I got another pre-order, and then you got an Arceus figure with it. My pre-order bonus, it's better than 40 Pokeballs in the game and some food. Yeah, 100%. Are you getting the Switch 1 and Switch 2 versions of ZA, or just the Switch 2 version? So I'm going to get the Switch 1 version, physical, and then I'm just going to upgrade it to the Switch 2. So that way I can play ZA on both of my Switches without having to purchase 2 different games. And I prefer the box art on Switch 1 than I do Switch 2. Because I don't like the big border and the disclaimer at the bottom on the Switch 2. Whereas obviously the Switch 1, it's a full case, like full case art on the Switch 1, like that. So on the Switch 2, you got a border, it's about that big. And it's red all the way across, and then it has the Nintendo Switch 2 logo in the middle, and then down here you have a disclaimer bit at the bottom. So yeah, I don't like the look of it. So I was like, I'll get the Switch 1, and then I'll just upgrade it to Switch 2. So it probably cost me like £10 more, but you know, it is what it is. But so the pre-orders that I found on Amazon at the minute are actually fairly cheap. Did I just put? I can't remember. Did I just do the encounter thing? I don't think I have. I need to do a couple. 66. Right, yeah, 6. There you go. Just checking my encounters. There we go. Probably getting the Switch 1 first, because if there's any issues beyond performance issues, I'm not going to bother with the Switch 2. That's fair enough. At least then, obviously, if you want, because I don't think Gen 10 will be on Switch 1. In my honest opinion. If they do release it next year, it's hard because ideally they need to leave it about 1.5 years, 2 years before they can start like fading out Switch 1. But I don't know, they might be able to squeeze it on a Switch 1. But again, you're going to probably run into major performance issues on it. We'll have to wait and see. You don't think so too? Yeah, I don't know. It's because I don't know. I suppose if it comes out in November next year, then technically the Switch 2 has been out 1.5 years. Give or take. 1 year and 5 months. So Z-Man raid. Yo, how's it going, Z-Man? Satori, how's it going, man? Welcome in. Wills, how's it going there? I'm from Zentena. How's the safari hunt? It's going all right so far. No shiny yet, but we're making some good progress. Yo, Lexus Sus, how's it going, man? Welcome in. How you doing today? Thank you for joining the raid. How are we all doing, though, people? I still don't know when I'll be getting the Switch 2, but I'll probably not until an OLED one comes out, as I still love my Mario OLED I got 5 months ago. Yeah, see, that's the thing as well. Dude, Obviously, where you've literally not long just got a brand new one. Leah Llama raid. The cheeky llama raids. But the thing is, like, you know, I've said to people, if because there's not much out for it, you may as well just wait until a thing. There's the man himself, the man. How's it going, buddy? Thank you so much for the raid, my man. I know we're on shorts and everything, so if anyone is on desktop, please do feel free and go and drop a sub to our man, Z-Man. He also does Pokemon playthroughs and everything, and a lot of Resident Evil as well. But how's your day been, buddy? Madman, how's it going, man? Welcome in. How you doing today? Pretty good, bro. Any shiny so far? Nothing yet. People are banking Psyduck is going to be the one that's going to pop up first. I'm hoping it's something like a Wooper or something. But yeah, nothing yet. But we're making some good progress. That's the main thing. Thanks for coming in, Raiders. Thank you again for the raid and welcome in, Raiders. But yeah, we're hoping to at least try and hit at least 1,000 today. If we're going the way that we're going. Psyduck has an amazing shiny, so definitely won't be a bad find. Nah. I'll take a Psyduck. The do I'd take as well. Because obviously it does go into Roselia. Rosa Raid. The only ones I don't really want is something like Starly, Bidoof. I've got so many of those shinies. Didn't mean to do that. Go there. Yeah, I've got so many of those shinies, I just don't want them. Like, I've got majority of these all shiny anyway. But I'll take something, you know, cute, like a Marill. I like Marill. Shiny Marill thing. Yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, like, I think, is it Diamond? Go to boxes and go to right at the end. I've got my old, what is it called? The radar hunts. So they're like all the Ninkadas and that I got from radar hunting. And then look, Bidoof, Starly, Weasel, Shellos. Like, when I was doing it originally, because obviously I needed them, their chain just wouldn't break, and I just ended up with like loads of them. I just kept on going until the chain broke itself. Marill's like top 5 Pokemon, great shiny, Pokeradar. Yeah, I like Marill. Marill's got a good shiny. I have got it already in Scarlet and Violet. I do need another one technically. So I need to finish. Oh no, do I? No, I have done the line. But I do need them in Premballs. But obviously it ain't gonna happen here for Premballs. But we are gonna call the shiny if we do get one. We're gonna call it SZ 2025 for Safari Zone 25. Marill line is pretty cool. Don't think I've ever used it for a playthrough before though. Yeah, I think all their shinies are great. The whole line. Like I really. There's not many like full lines that I'm actually like. I like each one of their shinies. But yeah, the Marill line is definitely strong for shinies on it. Had an Azurill on my Scarlet team, pretty cool. Yeah, I've got a level 100 one that I used for the Charizard back in the day. Do you remember the old what was it? Is it stored power, belly drum, stored power, and all that? Fairy Terratype. That was obviously one of the first ones we did for the 7-star raids. Huge power, belly drum, play rough. That'd be the one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I did that too. Yeah, so I've still got the level 100 one. I think it was the first. Yeah, Charizard, which I remember I was rushing to get the 5 stars all done. Because I was playing 2 playthroughs, so I was doing my Scarlet, which was my main file, and I also was playing Violet on the same Switch. So this was before I had 2 Switches. And I was trying to rush through and then try and get everything done so I could literally do the raids on both versions. I must have done hundreds of those then. Yeah, I did a few, and then I shiny hunted the Charmander. I remember making a TikTok of it. And I was doing the giveaway as well, because a lot of people couldn't get to the for the prep for the Charizard in time, especially depending on when they did get the game, because it dropped in December, I remember, and it was mainly for people people that got Pokemon for Christmas. So I just done an extra load of Charmander eggs, and I was just doing little giveaways, and people. I wasn't asking for anything specific. I was just just give me whatever, and you can start your game with a Charmander or something. Just to try and help people out a little bit. Yeah, I think it was a bit of a boost in terms of items for the new players. Yeah, and to have an extra starter. Oh, you can't go wrong with a Charizard though. But to be fair, if you're playing Scarlet and Violet, Coco is the way to go. Because it's strong against so many gyms. I return! How's it going? Welcome back, Jack. Charizard is definitely pretty cool. I think they've been milking him for a while though. Oh yeah. The thing is though, it's because he's such a fan favourite. They know that they can do that. Yeah, it annoyed me a bit. You're a Bulbasaur guy. I am a Charmander guy, to be fair. But I've been playing since Red and Blue as a kid. And obviously the first time I ever played it, Charmander was my pick. And this was before the Pokemon anime even come out. So I didn't even know what Charizard was or anything. I just saw a fire lizard and I was like, that's cool. It was sort of like a grass frog, a turtle, and then there was a fire lizard, and I was like, that's cool. So obviously I picked Charmander. You got to think I was 10 when that come out. So, but a lot of people. The thing is, some people obviously don't put into concepts. I've been playing Pokemon forever, and I was a Charmander fan before Charizard was blown up to the way he is today. So that is always my go-to. I was a Charmander fan before he was made out to the way he is nowadays. I'm a Squirtle guy, mainly for the jokes. Squirtle, the thing is, Gen 1 stars are cool. I like all Gen 1. Gen 2 is another one I quite like, to be fair. Considering how much Chikorita actually gets hate. Chikorita, Meganium, I'm not a massive fan of, granted. But Chikorita and Bayleaf, I like them. Sorry, JJ, I've missed your comment. Okay, I'm good now. Now I took a shower. Now let's party. Yo, enjoy that shower, man. Get that nice and cool down, eh, bud? Says the man who's using a copyright Playground logo. Who's using a copyright logo? How's it copyright? It's cool. It's cool. What Pokemon fan wouldn't choose the tiny lizard? Oh yeah, definitely. Lizard's cool. But then to be fair though, like, you know, I do mainly choose fire starters. Which is quite odd. Well, it's not odd, but Gen 5, obviously, I went with Snivy. And my honest opinion, I did go Fennekin in Gen 6, but my second pick was obviously Froakie. But, you know, it's an illegal streaming service. Okay. Alright, got to finish getting ready for work. Good luck, Johnny. No worries, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. Hopefully work goes amazing for you. Appreciate the 12 months flex as well, man. But yeah, thank you again, buddy, for the support, man. See you when we see you next. Oh, reel it in. Sorry. I didn't realise. God bless you all. Follow Lord for us across. Be humble and have faith. Good luck, bud. Appreciate it, man. Have a great day. Sorry, I was missing comments then. I was just going on one about Charmander, and yeah, I missed a few comments. I do apologise, people. I think we've caught up now. But I don't know. I am looking forward to ZA though. Like, even though I'm nervous about it, I need to be honest. I am nervous as ZA. Yo, Matsu, good morning. How you doing today? Welcome in. But I am also excited for it. I think everyone in their right mind should be nervous a little bit for it. Just simply for the... Like, I really do hope the wild areas are a lot bigger than what they look like. Yeah, after Scarlet and Violet, I don't blame you being nervous. I get it. Scarlet and Violet was a bit of a mess. Yeah. The thing is, though, they have sorted... Like, I get the textures and stuff haven't changed on the Switch 2, but obviously, performance-wise, it is hands down better. But granted, there's that price tag of obviously purchasing the new console for it, which it should have run like that originally for the normal Switch. Like, I 100% understand people's frustration with that, you know, outlook on it. But yeah, like, obviously the Switch 2, I'm hopeful it is going to run well. But yeah, it's just more like shiny hunting in it. You know, the areas where you're hunting Pokemon. We do need a new game, but yeah, I'm a bit worried about it. What are you nervous about? Just in general. Just shiny hunting. Like the areas to hunt Pokemon. Like, I like the concept that you can knock a Pokemon out now and still catch it. I think that's really cool. You know, especially all those times when you're hunting a Growlithe, or you're hunting Sinistea, or I don't know, like Litwick, and then they've used Memento, or they've used Takedown on themselves, and you've used, you know, False Swipe, and they've knocked themselves out. Like the frustration times, we've all probably done it. I know I've done it a lot. And then they've got that dizziness out of the battle, and then you can still throw a Pokeball at it. Like, hands down, I think that is amazing. You know, you can still get the shiny. I really hope the shiny sound is back. I have missed that sound. And yeah, it's just the areas. That's what I'm worried about most. Like, the rest of it I'm fine with. It's just I've always been a bit like, how's it going to work in a city? But yeah, they do need to have big areas. I don't want none of this. Oh, you get like 4 spawns in an area sort of thing. But not being funny though, like Scarlet and Violet on the Switch 2, I am so enjoying shiny hunting on it again. We're supposed to be getting the sounds back according to the leaks. Only leak I talk about. Yeah, I've seen, I've heard obviously about that. Be right back, no worries, Bob. Yeah, I've heard about the whole sound thing. Like, I know quite a bit about the leaks. Like, I follow it. Because it don't bother me. You know, I'm not massively invested into it. But obviously I don't speak about it because that's my preference and not everyone has the same one. So I do it out of respect. Okay, wasn't sure. Yeah. I've, like I said, I've seen majority of it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I really hope it is back. Yeah, that's one of the that I'm not. It's not really a spoiler since it's just a returning feature. Yeah. Do you think? No, I can't remember if it's been in the trailer. Have they got the dodge roll in it? I can't remember if I've seen it in the trailer. They didn't show it, no. I wasn't sure because all I'm picturing is the protagonist running with like the Chikorita or the Tepig. You know, when they're running towards the camera. And I was just thinking, did they dodge roll? But I'm sure in the Arceus one they dodge roll, don't they? So I think I was like mixing them both up. They just showed the player and their Pokemon running away from a Pokemon that was attacking them. Yeah, I wonder if they would have dodge roll back in. Because, or unless that you can't attack the player when you're in a Pokemon battle with when you're in the battle on that ZA. So I take it you're not going to be like attacked and that because it's all mainly this time round it's all focused over Pokemon battles, isn't it? Whereas Arceus wasn't really. It was just filling out a dex. But you think, no? Not long now. What is it? 4 months away, isn't it, until we get it? 4 months. Is anyone actually pre-ordering Pokemon off the Pokemon Center for any of the pre-orders? Do you know one of the pre-orders, right? So I was generally thinking about it. I want the mega hat. You know, it's got the mega symbol. I want that hat so bad. Like, that hat looks so cool. And I was generally thinking, do I purchase it or do I look for it on like eBay or something and buy it off there? Like, I really want that hat. And well, there's a bit to be fair. I want the plushie, the little plushies you get. I want the figurine set, like the Gen 9 ones I've got. And I want the Pokemon hat. And I want the Charizard figures as well. I want both Charizard figures. It's like, oh my god, this thing's going to cost me an absolute bomb. Like, there's so many things I want. off it. Because I know you can buy bundles and that. I want it all. Oh, yeah, same JJ. I want it all. I'm like, I want it all. I want the Mega Charizards. Our pre-order bonus is very, very bare bones. Oh, was it? Or do you get like a couple of Pokeballs and that's about it? I thought that was for everyone, the one on the Pokemon Center. But yeah, the Pokemon Mega Hat I want. We get a random starter plush and that's it. Oh, have you had a look on there recently? Because you they've got obviously more stuff now. Because you can do the bundles where you can get the you can get a hat, a Charizard figure, the starter free little circle thing where they're all sat on a thingy. Different countries get different pre-orders. Oh yeah, I just thought because it's Pokemon Center, I thought it was all the same. Because I understand when it comes to like Amazon and stuff like that, like they've done in previous games, I totally understand that. And like Target, where ours would be Game, or Smiths, or you know, what one am I doing? That one. That one. I don't want to do that. That one. But yeah, like Smiths and stuff, I get like that, obviously different pre-orders. But when it comes to the Pokemon Center itself, I thought it was all the sort of like the same type of thing. I didn't think it was different pre-orders for the different countries. But I do know America generally gets the worst ones. In recent years, anyway. Especially for like, I think Legends Arceus, you got, what was it, a few Pokeballs. And something else, I can't remember what it was. Because did you lot ever get the because you had the Growlithe outfit you could get, the Zora mask, Hisuian Zora, or Zora mask, wasn't it? Did you lot ever get that? Yeah, it's still just a plush. Ah, okay. The only downfall is though, you know, over here for the Pokemon Center, they've not got a good track record of sending out your pre-orders out on time. I remember the BDSP ones. Someone had to wait 6 months for their pre-orders to come through. They're like, we got little figures, and yeah, someone had to wait. I think it was like 6-7 months, and then they finally got it. I had to wait a few weeks for my figures, and that was through Amazon because they didn't produce enough. So yeah, I had to wait a few weeks on that, but obviously I did get them. But yeah, that's the only downfall with the Pokemon Center when you're buying off there. And the game doesn't always arrive on the date as well. So Amazon, I've already looked. So if you order Pokemon Z8 physical edition on Amazon, especially in the UK, you do not get the game until the Friday, the day after it's released. And I've noticed Amazon has done that a lot, especially since Scarlet and Violet. Because that's why I ended up going to Game and getting Scarlet and Violet, because it was a day after. my ex had to wait a couple of months, and that was games BDSP. Oh, was it games? Yeah, see, I got mine Amazon on that one. Because I got Let's Go off Amazon, BDSP off Amazon, Arceus off Amazon, and then after that, any Pokemon games, especially like Snap, Scarlet and Violet, and now ZA, all of them have been the day after release. So like with I went to game for Scarlet and Violet, so I bought both of them that day. So I might have a look on Games website and see if they've got any pre-orders. But like I said, if not, I'll probably just wait until Pokemon presents and then see if they release any new pre-orders for the game. Welcome back, Z-Man. And see what we get. If we don't get nothing, then I'll then have to figure out where I am going to be getting it from. Because I might just, I don't know, I might get it from Pokemon Center. Because I'll probably just go for the hat and that. So then I might just end up purchasing 2 copies. Worst part, it was a Dialga model that was very similar to another Dialga model. That was an old McDonald's toy. I've got the Dialga one. And I've also got the Palkia one as well. But like I said, for Legends Arceus, I've got Arceus as well. All I'm missing is a Giratina, and I've got the full set. But they never released it. But they did release another Arceus though, and that was for a TCG booster box, which I was originally going to get. But I thought there was no point because I already had an Arceus one. It was for the Arceus booster box. I think you got like 6 packs in it, and then in the middle you got like a figure. But yeah, mine are still in the wrappers. I've never opened them, and I've got the pin badges as well, BDSP pin badges. Like, you know, I remembered when Game was shutting down over here, and they were closing their store. They were getting rid of all like old pre-orders, that stuff that people never picked up and that, and they were selling them like really cheap. So I ended up buying a few Dialga and Palkia figures. I bought the badges. I bought like a FIFA 21 t-shirt, so it was like an actual proper football shirt, and it's like FIFA 21 on the back, on the front. It's the it was the Ultimate Team like shirt, the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team shirt. So yeah, I bought that. Yeah, there's a few things I bought in there. I think I ended up spending like 15-20 quid, and I got quite a few things, to be honest, because they're only like £1, £2 per item. They were just trying to make some last bit of money before they shut. But, you know, I got some extra Pokemon bonuses, so it's not bad. No, it was alright, to be fair. For 15-20 quid, that's not bad at all. But you think I got, what was it, 4 statues? So the Dialga Palkia, because I ended up getting my daughter one, my boy one, and then I got the Palkia for myself. So they got a set of 2, both of them, and then I got Palkia for myself because I already had the Dialga. And then I got the pin badges as well. The football t-shirts, I got a couple of those. Trying to think, what else did I get? I've got some other bits. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, it was like 15-20 quid for the lot of it. So I was like, you know, that'd do. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, they're all in there. They've never been opened. It's the same with, so you know, I've got my Gen 9 figures. So obviously I got 2 of them because I purchased Scarlet and Violet's technically separate. Because they sold out of the double pack. Originally I wanted to get the metal case, steelbook case. But they sold out of it. So I was like, well, either way I'm buying 2 copies. 1 of each. So I ended up getting 2 Gen 9 figures. So I've still got one of them in its wrapper. And then obviously I've got one up there that I'll put on display. You never know. Maybe in a few years they might be worth a few quid. Maybe, maybe not. But, you know. You've got to think they're technically pre-order stuff that you can no longer get. Unless obviously people sell them on like Amazon and that. Like I said, I did miss out on the Pokeball for Legends Arceus. Like that is one I wanted to get. The old app combos. Double whoop, huh? Lovely, lovely. No shiny though. I've still got a feeling it's going to be Barbarrel or Bidoof or something. Please be a Wooper or Maril. We want those. We want those shinies. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. I got my second capture card now, which means I can dual hunt. Yo, GG's. I bet you're well excited to get into doing dual hunts, Matsu. What are you planning to do first for it? Is it a soft reset?
Take me back in time when we used to fly miles above. I don't wanna come back down.
7:32. Oh, Tyler. Talking of wrestling, LA Knight is a Temu version of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hands down. I was meant to mention it a couple of weeks ago and I just totally forgot. Yes. Like, just everything about him is such a Temu version of Stone Cold. Yeah, soft resetting for a shell for Alakazam and breeding for a shiny Gothita. I still need Gothita. His whole character is about nostalgia. It's fair. He's like, you know, crowd seems to like him. But yeah, it was just when, like, you know, I was sat there a few weeks ago and he was doing something. He's like, yeah, and I'm just like, that's basically Stone Cold in so many ways. My dad and my brother watch wrestling, but I never got into it personally. I've only just started getting back into it. Last year I got back into it. But the LA Knight dude reminds me of Aaron from TWD. Oh yeah, I'm nice. From Alexandria. Good luck on the Alakazam though. But you're not going to do a second playthrough and try and soft reset for 2 Alakazams? Or are you just going to just focus on the one and then breed on the second one? Or have to see how you get on, Matsu, with breeding and soft resetting. Because for me, I couldn't do it. I'd be so slow on one or the other. Yeah. No, I didn't transfer my data because I wanted to do something else on my main profile for Switch 2. Yeah, that's fair enough. Do you think Goldberg's winning that title Saturday? Is it Saturday? Yeah, it's Saturday. Is it? No, it's not Saturday, is it? Is it Saturday? Can't remember. Whenever it's in Atlanta, I can't remember what is it for. Saturday main event, isn't it? I think. No, it's not Saturday. No, because Saturday's in Saudi, isn't it? Night of Champions. So, was it another 2 weeks, isn't it? This Saturday is Saudi, yeah. But the answer is no. Don't you think? Or do you think Seth is going to cash in after the fight? My Switch 2 save, I have a challenge run planned for PLA. I'll call it the Professor Lavington challenge, where you can't move on till you do every possible task in the Pokédex. Oh, so like getting to level 10 basically. All completed. But that's going to take a while. Oh wow, good luck with that. Yeah, perfecting every dex entry, yeah. That's going to be mental. I do want to, I don't know, do I really want to play Arceus again? So obviously I do want to hunt it on Pearl, but technically I can hunt it on Pearl on my main Switch because I've already completed Arceus. But obviously I do have the second Switch, which is then it's like, do I play through Arceus again and then can hunt it that way as well? Because then technically I could double hunt it, which would be quite funny. I actually just finished no, it wouldn't be. Oh well, technically I could, because I would have to play through Diamond on the second Switch and then play Pearl on this Switch, whereas Pearl at the moment's on my second Switch and I'm playing Diamond on my main Switch. So yeah. Oh, that means I have to play through BDSP again. I don't know if I want to do that actually. Playing through on a third time is bad enough. Definitely gonna let that one stay as your idea. Yeah. I actually just finished the thumbnail yesterday. Even went and made special starting soon and be right back screen with the challenge rules. Oh, I keep moving. I'm gonna ruin it in a minute. That's pretty cool. Showing the rules on those screens. That's a good idea. I couldn't find the font anywhere online, so I made my own font that looks like the Arceus lettering and PLA logo. Yeah, I don't know where people get the fonts from. Like I said, my friend made all the all that sort of stuff for me when he done all my overlays. People make them? Ah, okay. $766. Ooh, what a number. But yeah, I just tend to use whatever I'm feeling on Canva, to be honest. Like, that's where I normally make all my stuff. Oh, have you seen I was watching Austin John Plays video last night about the Switch 2 controller, how he's damaged his thumb. Oh, his hand? Yeah. I was watching that last night when I got in from work. It's like, I've got the Switch 2 controller, but he must have like tiny hands. Because look, mine goes well above the Y. Little girl hands, yeah. But then I suppose if you're playing the Switch 2 for like 8-10 hours a time, like, your thumb is going to get a bit overstrained. Like, I said to me other half, I was sat in bed watching the video, and I was like, I think the Switch 2 controller is so comfortable. Like, especially because you think I've got these controllers, you know, other ones. And obviously I know I get these are like third party. I could never get my hands on a Switch 1 official. Because no matter where I looked, it was always third party controllers. So hence why this time round I went and got the official Switch 2 ones. And yeah, I was like, this is well comfortable. Yeah, I had that issue with the Switch 1 too. Oh, did you? See, the Switch 1 is actually smaller than the 2. Especially like these bits here. It's like, apparently the front, the top bit, is bigger or whatever by going by his video. I've never had the Switch 1, so I can't really compare it. My Switch 2 Joy-Cons are weird. My right joystick is very loose and easy to move, but my left stick is very stiff and hard on my thumb. I don't know. I've not used my Joy-Cons, to be fair. I've never been a fan of the Joy-Cons. Because I always found it with, especially with like Let's Go Pikachu on the Joy-Cons, if you push it up and you're running and then you go diagonal, they stop, like it stutters, and I hated it. And you think that was on my OLED controllers. But then I don't like the little black default Joy-Con controller thing you get. Like, my hand feels too cramped for it. Like, I feel like my hand's like that. Like, playing it. You know, where I've been so used to playing, like, PlayStation controllers and stuff like that, using that, I can't get on with it. My hands feel like I'm suffocating my hands. Claustrophobic in my hands. But yeah, like, I can't believe this is £70. Well, I paid 70 quid for this controller. I was like, it's more than a PS5 controller. But yeah, that was alright. Nice, comfortable controller though. They have said though, with the camera feature, using like a webcam is probably better than the actual Nintendo ones. I like using them separately so my hands stay to my side and it's less strenuous. Yeah, I get that. You know, you could sit there and you're like that and just play, but in my head, for me, it's like I forget what one, like, not sort of forget what one's what, but my brain would like probably move the right one instead of like the left one, and then vice versa or something. And it feels weird using controls like that, whereas I'm used to using like a controller, so it's But, you know, maybe that's just something I overcome in time when, you know, get to it. And the PS5 controller has hardware in it to control the mini screen. Oh, do you mean the touchpad? The touchpad thing where you can move it and you have like a mouse. Yeah, Discord's going to be better than the chat feature too. Yeah, because I watched his video on the accessories for the Switch 2, and the camera is a little bit questionable. Huh. But I've got an old webcam, which is the old one I used to use, which I could potentially just plug in to my Switch 2 and use that if I need to. But yeah, I still think people will use Discord over chat. I wonder if you can use the mouse features on this game. So like use the mouse and then just click for like, I don't know, like what is it, X for the menu, and then $1 billion company can't make a smooth camera. But it's even the same though. It's like when you, I get obviously when you're in party chat, obviously the FPS is, you know, a bit. What is it, like 10 FPS? I think it is. Which is when you're watching gameplay from someone else's point of view. But then, you know, it still goes back to me. It's the stick drift. How long is it going to be until people, like a lot of people, start experiencing stick drift? That's my issue. They couldn't even hide it in the trailer. No. But I do think people would have kicked off if they did try to hide it. So, like, for them to keep it in there, at least they're like, we're honest about it. You know, we're not making it out better than what it actually is. If they make the TV screens any bigger, we're gonna need a big Amazon truck. What is the biggest TV you can get now? Isn't it like 70 inches? But yeah, like I say, I still think people will use Discord. Because that's what basically people said straight off the bat from the trailers, from the trailer, was that, it's basically Nintendo's version of Discord. 85 inches. Oh, okay. That's massive. I couldn't imagine fitting an 85 inch in here. Imagine playing Pokémon on an 85-inch TV. How wild would that be? It'd be like you're actually like you would have a Bidoof that's pretty much the same height as you. Well, I just tripped over a Bidoof as I went to the toilet. Kick the Starly. My dad's hand me down his 65 TV earlier this month. I bet that looks mental, that big. Like mine's 50, and it's a comfortable size for me. But yeah, if I could get like when I was going for this one, I was actually going to go bigger. But it mean I would then have to get a new unit and all that, and I was like, I can't be bothered with that. I'll just get another 50. Otherwise, I was going to go for either a 55-60. But yeah, I was like, I can't be bothered to get all the new stuff for it. I have a 65 in my bedroom and a 55 I just bought in your TV room. Yeah, we've got 50-inch downstairs, which is my previous 4K TV, The kids smashed, broke my old 50-inch TV, which was it was only an OLED one. It wasn't nothing 4K or now. That was a few years old. That was about 5 years old. But when I went 4K, obviously I put that one downstairs and we'll replace the old one. And then I had that one, and then they broke that one downstairs. So I ordered myself the Nano Cell one. And then I took my Ultra 4K one from up here, put it downstairs, and then I got another 50 for up here. And then my daughter's got, what was it, 43, I think, 43 smart TV, 4K TV. We got her that for Christmas. And a 43 that I've just have as a spare. To anyone that wants to buy 43 for $250. That's a good price for it. And then my boy, I don't know what he's got. I think he's got like a 32, something like that. Just have as the 55 I ordered is 55-inch OLED, mini LED 4K with 1,400 nit, 144 hertz gaming. Nice. Yeah, I didn't bother going OLED. I was looking at an OLED, but I ended up going Nano Cell instead. Still cost me what was mine? Four and a half. I think it was 4.5 I paid for that. There's a description. But the good thing about mine, I've got the one that I've got, it's got a magic remote where you do that and it's like a wand. When Guardian Leviosa Expelliarmus. But yeah, it's got a magic wand as a remote, which makes life so much easier when you're typing in stuff. You can talk to your TV. Yeah, I can talk to mine. I've got Amazon built in, Alexa built into mine. Yeah, I can talk to mine. Hello there, good sir. How do you do? Yes, Bash. How's it going, man? Good, long time no see. Hope you've been well. Yeah, I'm doing good, buddy. Doing a bit of Safari Week. Hoping to get a cheeky shiny, but hope you've been good, buddy. Been good. School's been well. School. You finished now, have you? Finished for summer break. Glad school's still going well, though, man. I used to love school back in the day. Going in with my Game Boy, link cable, selling Muse, making some pigs. Back in the day, great times, great times. I still remember getting that, getting the Exploder for my birthday. Backdoor dealer for Muse, yeah. Yeah, my mum got me, my mum and dad got me an Exploder. Big yellow cartridge thing stuck out the back of your Game Boy. Load it up, select Mew, go to, I don't know, like Viridian City or somewhere like that. And just run in the grass and consistent Mews would just spawn. You just catch them. And then, yeah, have a box full of Mews and then go to school. And then sell them. because everyone took their Game Boys to school back then. Break is starting this week. That'll be fun. Can't wait to spend hours on end hatching Quaxley eggs, hoping that one of their hats is just a tad lighter. Going for a cheeky Quaxley. I'm actually hunting Quaxley at the minute. In a Premier Ball. But good luck to you, man, on the Quaxley. Hope you get it nice and quick. Unlike me, it's actually taking me a bit of a minute to get it. But yeah, I think my kids break up this week actually. 8:42, cool. Alright, just making sure that I did do the encounter. But yeah, I think my kids, is it this week or is it next week? I think it might be next week actually. I can't remember. My other half did tell me today, but I've forgotten. I know my boy's got sports day Wednesday. My co-worker says you must make too much. I'm like, not even. If you knew how much I made a year, you would laugh. Like, how do you do it? Plus, my disability assistance isn't even livable for most people. Told him I'm just that awesome. It's all about controlling money, looking after your money, man. It's like me, I'm very sensible with money. Tyler, did you check with Kai to make sure it was all right for the PS5 controller and the DS? Yeah, it's all good. Okay. Tell him I said thank you again. I'll get it sent off on Wednesday when I go to work, and then I'll put the DS in there. Do you ever just stretch too much and you end up feeling extremely like dizzy and tired? Yeah. Or you end up stretching and your leg goes like that. Like you stretch out really long, big stretch, and then your leg starts going like that. Does it all the time for me. It's like what I like to call a big stretch. Dun, 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 dun. Please do not shine Starly. We don't want Starly. We don't want Bidoof. We want all the good ones. May next year they're going to be massive shift between new clients and the old ones. Like we have survived of what we got for a long time. Is it going to be better or worse for you, JoJo? Hopefully it's better. Oh, talking of stretching, you don't have me stretching. You don't have me tomorrow. Sorry, I need to be placed in a machine to see all your insides. All your insides. Well, make sure you still have them. I have to lie still for 20 minutes on your back. Oh, is that in one of those round thingies? You got to like lie still for like 20 minutes. I forget what they're called. Is it MRI? Oh no, MRI. That's head, isn't it? We don't want chocolate bird, nor do we want banana beaver. We want a pink whoop. That's it. We want the pink whoop. We'll be better, but I guarantee the newer ones will still complain. Tell him. I would say to him, well, you could always go on what I was on the previous year. Yeah, I'd take Skaroopy, Meryl, Azrael. I think that's how you pronounce it. Azrael. Hoot Hoot. Who else did we have? Psyduck. I'll take a Psyduck. I just don't want Bidoof for Starly, to be honest, or the barrels. I'm not asking for much. It's just I'll take any of the others though. Yeah, but no, it's more of the ones that's a cat scan tube. But yeah, it's basically the same thing. I can't even lie on my back in my sleep. I've fallen asleep on my back a few times, but it's very rare. Before I had my appendix out, I would never sleep on my back. But there has been times where I've woken up and I've laid on my back, which is I don't normally fall asleep on my back though. Or if I've nodded, like, you know, when you have a granny nap, I've fallen asleep on my back like that, but other than that, no. Granny naps don't count. I love a granny nap. Do you know how much I slept so much on Saturday? I was knackered Friday night. Still didn't do 2K24 in the end. I got a lot further. I think I've held the title for 600 days now. Not surprised. Well, you think less than 2 hours sleep on Thursday night, work 9 hours, come home, streamed what, 2.5. Had dinner, watched TV. Oh, I was done. I slept so much on Sunday as soon as the thunder started. Oh, I didn't get no thunder last night. It started raining about midnight for me. Because I got home, so I got home from work, I think it was about 10:30, 10:45 I got home from work. And then I had my sandwich for my dinner. That's all I had. And I was just watching TV, and the breeze, it was really nice. I was like, oh my god. And I don't know why. I went out because I thought I could hear something out in the front. So I went and had a look, and like it was a really nice breeze, but it felt like a damp breeze, and I was like, is it raining? Because obviously I couldn't hear it. But it smelled like wet tarmac. So I stood out in the driveway, and yeah, I could feel like droplets of rain. I was like, oh, nice. But yeah, that was about it. Oh, the thunder at 5 AM on Sunday last night. It's also rained here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know it thundered. I don't know if I was asleep at that point. But yeah, we definitely needed some rain in that though. But I do have a list, Tyler, for Kai. Oh. So, in the box, we have a little handwritten note, and it's got thank you at the bottom. Where is it? There. My writing. It's not too bad for a bloke. I can write neater. It was just rushing to write it. But yeah, so it tells you what stick's got what on drift. And obviously the DS, I'll have a note. I'll put a note in for that as well. Just to say what I want on it, which should just be a factory reset, and then just brand new software put back on it. The homebrew stuff. But it's easier. So the ones that what is it? The ones you've got, it's easier to put on my one because it's got the newer software on it. It's the Lumia 3DS. whereas the normal 3DS has got like the old software on it. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, because it had been a while, so I couldn't remember what stick had what, so I had to test them out. You've got like a laptop or something, haven't you? Or a PC or something. Bum bum bum. Yeah, both. Yeah, so you can, if you've got a USB-C lead, you can plug the controller into the PC. Because I've used my PS5 controller to play Power World originally, when I first played Power World. Yeah, that's what we're gonna. Ah, okay. I'll shut up then. Right, come on, nearly 900 checks. Well, technically it's 450 on each, but 900 in general. Stream's compatible with, Steam's compatible with most controllers. Yeah. There is, what was one of the games I tried playing? I can't remember. It might have been Power World actually in the end, when they did like one of the updates, and it was freaking out about the touchpad. I was like, don't worry, I ain't gonna use it. I think it might have been Power World actually. It was like, oh, the touchpad isn't supported or something. I was like, well, yeah, I'd gathered that. But it might, that might have been because that by that point it was released on PlayStation. So then it's, you know, saying that obviously even though it's touchpad works on the PlayStation version, it ain't going to work on the PC version. I'm not going to use it. Power World. Isn't there like a thing that you can test drift on stuff anyway? I think. Yeah, probably. It's like I've still got my black one over there that I got for Christmas. Yeah, Christmas. I got my black one there. Obviously, I'm using my black one that I bought myself on Prime Day in October, I think. And then, but then I'm just waiting for that to see if that eventually. They normally say on PlayStation controllers there's about 4,000, 5,000 hours. But my white one in there is one of the original ones that I got. 'Cause I got it for Father's Day when I bought my PS5. Because I got the PS5 in May, I think. And then I got the second controller for Father's Day that June. So I think the PS5 had been out for about 6 months. Hang on, June. 7.5 months, I think, something like that. It's a bit much when they have to say how many hours they expect it to work for. Yeah. I know, it is naughty. Like, I generally think the PS4 controllers are better than the 5 for stick drift. I think what was it? I had one or two over the course of the PS4 life, or the time it had been out. I think I had one or two that ended up with stick drift. All the rest of them were fine. Which I think is mental, considering how long the PS4 was out. I think you had button wear. More chance. Oh, that was it. Yeah, more chance of button wear than you did stick drift. But it just seems like anything nowadays. Everything's got stick drift. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. Which makes it sound also longer than it actually is, like 5,000 hours. It's like 200 days, yeah. Which is less than a year. Yeah, it is mental. Considering like the lifespan of them as well. You think that's like a couple of games, and then, you know, I just like the actual PS3 controller because it would always stop working. Oh, was that like lose connection and stuff? What do you mean? But yeah, I thought the PS3 was just basically PS2 version. It was just what was it? A wireless version of the PS2. Yeah, it's not that many games. No. No, it just would just die. Oh, okay. Didn't you ever charge it? Or you might have just ended up with dodgy batteries. So I bought a custom light up third party one. Oh yeah, I remember that. I bought one of them in Argos. Cost me £20. And then I had one that broke. So I went and bought another one, put the older one back in, took it back and got my money back. Got a free controller. Oops. Because I literally bought it that day, I was like, I plugged it in and it's not connecting properly or anything. So they give me my money back. Mind you, my PS3 I bought off a lady in town. Mate, if I have a Bluetooth PS2 controller that's still perfectly running, why can't they do it for the new controllers? True. That is very true. That's the thing though, like they were built different back then. Like I said, I've never had issues with even my PS4 ones. It's just since the newer gen. I think there was a slight glitch in the system. It could have been. Could have just been that you had a dodgy lead or something, or on the controller's motherboard, which wasn't picking up signal, or the battery was done in on the controller. Could have been water damage that could have done it. Lurking, no worries, but I appreciate lurks, man. But yeah, I find all the new controllers Because it's the same with Xbox as well. I'm sure they have stick drift as well. I went through more PS2 consoles than I went through controllers. Yeah. Well, I had... Do you remember the old Super Slim PS2? I had one of them. I had a silver PS2. I had the normal PS2, the first one that came out. Then I had the silver one. And then I had the silver Super Slim. It was about that wide and about that long. And then you just push a button and it lift up like that. I had one of them. Yeah, Xbox has the same issue. Yeah, I think they just all use the same sticks. And then charge you twice the amount for a controller. Yeah, I probably went through all the variants of the slim and bulky. Yeah, I used to like the silver. It was weird because the silver was actually quieter than the normal black one. The only, like, it's the same with PS4 though. The only one I didn't own of that was the slim. Okay, I did do the. I thought. I keep thinking I'm missing encounters. So my mum bought us a slim. We had two PS2 consoles because the first one was the big brick one. But I was playing soccer with my African friend at the shelter way back then, and he got too excited and yanked the PS2. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Your mum got you a slim. Slims were good. I enjoyed those. My controller only broke because an ex got a game of rage all the time. I never really. I don't think I ever broke a PS2 controller. My mum's pink slim PS2 only broke a couple of years ago. They have a pink one. I never knew they had pink. That's crazy. Because I've had, so PlayStation, PS1. So I had PlayStation, the OG PlayStation. I had the mini PS1. I've had the PlayStation 2 black, PS2 silver, PS2 silver super slim, PS3. I got the 60 gig one originally. Sold that, and then I got the I think I bought the 40 gig one. That was the one. Was it the 40? No, it was the 60 that had the PS2 addition to it, that you could put memory cards in. I can't remember. No, I had the 80 gig one first, then I got the 60. Because I ended up selling it, and then a couple of years later I went and bought myself another PS3. And then I bought the 60 gig one. It had the PS2 adaptation in it. And then sold that again. And then I got the 500 gig super slim one. That was back when my mum had all three of us kids and was a single mother, and we lived in a women's shelter that made exceptions for me because I was 18 and old enough to live in a man's shelter, but they made the exception because of my autism. Yeah, that's fair enough. At least they were accommodating for that. Sent you a photo of the pink slim PS2. Oh, okay. Have a look at it. Oh yeah. Oh the suit like the small slim. That's mental. Did not know that you could do that. I bet they go for quite a lot. But yeah, I had the silver version of that one. It's a lovely little PlayStation. To be fair, it was so portable. I used to love my little silver one. I remember the first game that I got for that was Genji. That was such a good game. And I was playing Xenoblade. Xenoblade was another one, another game that I had for it. Can't remember what it's called. Xenoblade something. Brilliant game. 150 in CEX, 250 boxed. Oh wow. She would do office paperwork for the shelter administration. So they, so obviously she was a reliable person to have around them. Obviously, not having you there and everything would have made life a bit more difficult. I thought Xenoblades were only for Switch. Guess not. No, Xenoblade was originally come out for PlayStation. It was on PS2. Hang on, I'm gonna have to look it up, see what it was called. I'm gonna go on Google. Google has the answers. It's the new Smarties for me. Xenoblade PS2. I can't remember what it was called. Xenoblade Saga. Xenoblade PS2. Was it 2 or was it 3? Oh no, it was number 2 I had. Yeah. So you had on PlayStation 2, you had Xenoblade Episode 1, Episode 2, and Episode 3. I had Episode 2. Great game. Completed that. Definitely wasn't Chronicles. No, it wasn't Chronicles. It was just called Xenoblade Episode 1 to 3. I think, isn't it like the Chronicles, like a spin-off version of it? But yeah, no, it was a really good game. That reminded me of the Jay Catright. Completed it, mate. Completed it. Oh yeah, Jay from In-Betweeners. Completed it, mate. To be fair, I did put a lot of hours into that game. Really good game. But that was sort of like back in the day when I was like more into those type of games, like, you know, Final Fantasy X, Grandia was another one, Xenoblade, just like mainly turn-based games really. You know, Tales of Symphonia, that was out by that time. For 2 months we had to live in a transfer shelter because they were renovating the shelter. It was a rented hotel. Was everything all paid for you in that though? Yeah, I saw. So when I was like 14, I think 13, I think 13, 14. We had to stay in like a hotel place because the house that we were moving into, we had the keys and that to move into the house, and there was issues, so the council had to go and get it sorted, and it took a bit longer than expected. But we were moving from a private rented place, so we had to get housed in like a hotel. So yeah, we were only there for about 2-3 weeks, but still been there, done that, completed it, mate. Love a bit of In-Betweeners. Yeah, I haven't seen it in ages. I loved the first film. It's a 2-man job. Film was hilarious. I wasn't too like I don't know about the second one was alright, but it wasn't nowhere near as good as the first one. The scene where they're dancing whilst walking to that group of girls always gets me. Oh yeah, the shuffle. It's when they're leaving the club and Neil comes out and he's like, "Oh, can you come give me a hand? This is a 2-man job." Cracks me up. Funny as. Such a great series. Do you know I've never actually watched the full series? I've watched odd episodes here and there. But yeah, never sat down and watched a whole season of it or that type of thing. But it's one of them series where you can just sort of jump in between it all. I watched it through so many times. I have you. The women's shelter had one room and a living room and a kitchen. It was a corner room, so it was the biggest room. But still, my younger brother slept in a crib in there, and my sister slept on the other one bed, and I slept on the other. My mum slept on the couch. Yeah, that's the thing with hotels, though. You can get a bit crowded and that. You got to make do with what you got. I think one series that I've watched through quite a few times is Big Bang Theory. I love a bit of Big Bang Theory. You know, I know majority of episodes pretty much, sort of off by heart. I could be sat there, hear something, and then finish the sentence of what they're gonna say. I've watched it that many times. The Office, the US Office, that was really good. I never liked the UK one. Never really got into that one. But the US one, I thought was amazing. I loved the US Office. And Superstore as well. That was really funny. Glenn, the store manager. Oh my god. But yeah, that was another good series to watch. I've wanted to watch the Blockbuster one as well. Dun, dun. Oh. 99 sir. No, Jonny. Young Sheldon's great too. I've watched thing about 3 seasons and that. I can't never I try and go back to it, but I can't remember where I got up to. And then I start watching an episode and I'm like, oh yeah, I saw this one. But yeah, I do need to finish Young Sheldon. Young Sheldon's pretty good. In case anyone's wondering, shelters do supply you meals, and they're actually very nutritious, as the meals are run by a nutrition company. The fact that Sheldon's whole knock 3 times thing comes from him walking in on his parents. But when it is dad cheating with his mother, that he walks. That's what it's. That's what the reason is in actual Big Bang Theory. His dad's girlfriend, while his mother was at church or working at the church, or whatever. But that, because I watched that episode on Big Bang Theory the other night actually, where he's explaining to Penny why he does the 3 knocks. I found it really weird that they used the same actor as Leonard's bully for Sheldon's dad. I thought that exactly the same thing as well. But to be fair though, he does play Sheldon's dad really well. I'll give him that. But yeah, I thought that when I first remember watching Young Sheldon, I was like, oh, that's Leonard's bully. He's a great actor. From what I've seen, the show kind of sugarcoats it like he's emotionally cheating, but they never do physically. Ah, okay. Like I said, I've only watched, I think it's like 3 seasons of Young Sheldon. I've not really caught up with it, to be honest. I do need to get back to it though. But yeah, it's just I remembers from what Sheldon was telling Penny when she asks why does he do the 3 knot. When my mum's mum died, she told them to give whatever inheritance to the women's shelter. They took good care of us then. That's nice of your mum though, to help support the shelter. But I suppose going through a time of need and everything, obviously they were there to help you. So share some of the love. That's good. But yeah, no. I do, like I say, I need to get back in. I'm looking forward to Stranger Things, the new season of that coming out. There's also where I met my nutrition specialist and child specialist, David Guaze. Really liked him. Has he always been a part of like? Has he always been a big help to you then, all these years? Have you seen the 2nd season of Squid Game? Not yet. Is there a 3rd season? 3rd season's out this week. It's all. I think it's out. Oh no, that comes. Yeah, this week. I remember seeing it. Just what was it? Coming soon on Netflix. I'm sure they only released season 2 not long ago. But no, I do need to watch season 2. I haven't watched that yet. He was back. He was back then. Yeah, this Friday it's out. Season 2 come out. Yeah, it threw me off because I was like, I'm sure like season 2 hasn't been out that long. But yeah, no, I do need. It's the same with You as well. I haven't watched the new season of that. I've seen all the other seasons. But the thing is with You, it's sort of like it's getting to the point with that series. It's like it's just the same sort of stuff. They're just like rehashing the same bits. Like I still need to watch You. Haven't started it yet. The first couple of seasons are really good, and then you get to like the later seasons, and then it's like I think it's season 1, 2, and 3. That's all right. But yeah, it's just I think season 1 and 2 are the best. But yeah, I still need to watch the new season of that. I haven't seen that yet. Lock and Key's another good one. I heard it's similar to Dexter. I've never watched Dexter. I think the other half has. Yeah, Lock and Key's really good. I've seen all the seasons of that. Dexter's amazing. Might have to give that a go then, have a look. Is that on Netflix as well? Just trying to think of like other small series that are out. Yeah, it's on Netflix for us. Alright. Trying to think what else is there. There was something they cancelled it. Oh, what was it called? Dijon, or something. It had Michael B. Jordan in it. In the series, they done like 2 series, and then they cancelled it. That was good. I enjoyed that. Haven't heard about that. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but it was on there. Hang on, let's have a look. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, it was all good. It was pretty good. It was about like superpowers and stuff. Yeah, it was alright, and obviously they cancelled it. But then it was like, what was it? Krypton as well. I was getting well into that Krypton TV show, and then they cancelled that as well. Supercell? Don't know. I'm sure it had the kid's name in it, because the kid's name was Dijon or something. Could have been. I don't know. I'll have to have a look at a picture of it. But like Michael B. Jordan isn't really in it. It's like he gets killed off. But obviously you see like little flashbacks of him, stuff. He's like makes like the odd appearance, but the kid's like got electric abilities or something. I can't remember what it was called. Told God save his toughest battles for his bravest. I'm told God saves his toughest battles for his bravest warriors. His toughest battles for his bravest warriors, eh? Only if they can handle it. This is also why I have such a positive, different outlook on life than most. There's many other reasons, but this is one of them. You always got to try and be positive, JJ. No point dwelling on stuff. Yo, Phantom King, how's it going? Nearly 1,050 checks. Good, how about you? Yeah, not too bad, sir. Day off work today. All good, all good. Just chilling, doing safari week. Hopefully, we're trying to get shiny. Been up to much? Be right back, no props, buddy. Yeah, like I said, there's a few good series on Netflix at the minute that's like really really good. But it's like I'm watching The Good Doctor at the moment on Amazon Prime. We're on season 4 at the minute. Like, I'm really getting into that. I'm not normally into like ER shows and stuff, but yeah, I'm actually quite enjoying that one. Double blues. Not enough hours in the day. Nah, that's it. But you think once I've finished streaming, have dinner and that, we watch a couple of episodes, and then obviously if I'm not up early, my other half's up early because of like school run, or I'm up because I've got work. So we get a couple of episodes in. But yeah, the thing is though, it makes like series last a bit longer, which is good. So I've got one of them thingies where I could just generally just like, if we've got an easy day, I could easily sit through a series and watch it. I've started watching Pokemon Horizons though. I've actually got round to start watching it. I think I'm on like episode 5, I think. Slowly getting there. Nearly finished the first series. Ash is such a noob in the first series, it's unreal. Pikachu, use Thunderbolt on Rhydon! And then it's like Rhydon's horns like electric rods, and it actually like electrocutes him. Yo, nameless chick, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing today? Hello. Like, yeah, it is funny how they did like the first series and that. At least, you know, later on, as you know, obviously they got better with the battles and stuff. But if you notice, like in the first series, how many people actually give Ash a badge where he never earned the badge? Out of the 8, you think Cerulean Jim, give him a badge. I think it is... Who else do we have? Was it Erica give him one as well? Or, no, Koga, wasn't it? I think Koga ended up... Because it was his daughter, wasn't it? Most of the time, yeah. So I know badge 8... Because he beat Blaine. He beat, obviously, Brock. Because of the water sprinkles. Which then made Onyx super weak to electricity because Onyx was wet. Sabrina gave him a badge because Haunter made her laugh. So he didn't actually beat Sabrina for the badge. Obviously, Cerulean was where he did the water show and got that. He beat Surge, so he beat the Raichu. I can't remember about Erica. That's a bit fuzzy. Koga, I'm sure he got the it was the sister, I think it was. Is it Jasmine, the sister? Obviously beat Blaine, and I think he was given the 8th badge. But do you like when you get to the Pokemon League, and when Ash goes against that Bellsprout and ends up wiping like half his team out, and then until Muck comes in and body slams him. Erica he was about to beat, but Team Rocket interfered and set the gym on fire, and then Ash saved Erica's gloom, so she gave him the badge. Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember Erica's one. Orange Islands was really good. He did very little champion beating for the amount of badges he has. But he only lost. To be fair, I think he would have beaten Richie. But, you know, Charizard fallen asleep in that. But it's funny, isn't it? Like, how they never went with the games. Because if your partner goes to sleep, technically it's not knocked out. But back then, obviously, if the Pokemon got put asleep, it was unable to battle. But then I've always found it weird that they never use items either. In, like, the battles and stuff. But yeah, Orange Islands was really good. I enjoyed that. Johto series. Loved Johto. I really enjoyed Johto. Yeah, I'm surprised that they've never used items. But the only items they really use is obviously Z crystals and the Mega Bracelet, or the Mega Stones. Yeah, well, Dynamax Band doesn't really count, but yeah, apart from like Evolution Stones. Yeah. Copy and paste chat is different. Chat's in different streams. Multiple stream watching. Love it. I remember doing that ages ago, like having like so many tabs open and having so many different streams. To be fair, you can't use items in PvP in the games either, so that's part makes sense. Yeah. I don't know, it's just obviously in the battles, you know, you can use them in... I get obviously in competitive you can't use items, but you can have your Pokemon hold an item. So if you've got like a Lumberry or something to it, and obviously Pokemon in the series can hold items because obviously you have the Mega Stone with them. But you can use held items in PvP. I don't know, I think, isn't there been an episode where Pokemon ate a berry in a battle? I can't think. I'm trying to think is... I don't know. I could be wrong. I might have dreamt it, I don't know. But I'm sure I've seen some. Ashes has its black glasses though. They do actually mention it as once when it powers up his dark moves. Yeah, because isn't it black glasses, the wise glasses, power up special attack moves? Is it wise glasses? I thought it was wise glasses. Wise glasses, yeah. Which is special, isn't it? Or is it physical? I can't remember. It's one of them. I think it's special. But yeah, that makes sense, to be honest. Do you know what? I've never actually thought of Ash's Pokemon having wise glasses. Sorry. Let me yawn then. That come out of nowhere. Right, I'm going to do this last check, and then I need to go pee, and then I'll be right back. I'm going to put the counter on now quickly. Has it gone on? Yep, cool. Alright, I'm just going to pop Luke back in the set. There's Bet. Went and grabbed some water. Special. Yeah, I thought it was special. Couldn't remember though. It sounds special, doesn't it? Wise. The wise man. Sounds magical and special. Could have thought of it like that, really. Right. $112. 112. 1,112. That's what I meant. Because then we got Fossil Week soon as well. Yeah, I normally use it with Gastrodon because it has more special moves than you would actually think. 180. Love a bit of darts. 180. I remember watching Bullseye as a kid. 118 got your number. Do you remember Sheila's Wills? What an advert that was. Yeah. I used to always sing along to that whenever that come on. Or you had what was it, Foxy Bingo, or the old Go Compare. Oh my god, that I couldn't believe. Like, I get why so many people hated that advert. it was so annoying. It went on for way too long. Because the guy, actually, people used to throw things at him, didn't they, in the street? Because they saw him. Because do you remember the advert? It got to a point where he would start singing it and then he would like get splashed by water on the advert for him to stop singing, or you know, there would always be something to stop him singing. Yeah, he got a lot of hate. I get it. The advert went on too long and it was constantly on as well. That was the difference. Like, the amount of times you'd probably see that advert in a day was unruly. Bum, 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 ba, bum, ba, ba, la, da, dum. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I think I've decided I want a Wooper. I want a pink Wooper. Give me a pink boy. Oh, pink tadpole. Or was it is it a newt? Or was it a tadpole? I would say tadpole, to be honest. Because it could be a newt without the arms. Because it ain't got arms, does it? Tadpole? Okay. Because newts and tadpoles are pretty much similar. It's just one turns into like a water lizard and the other one turns into a frog. But their baby and pre-stages are basically the same. Similar creatures. Maybe like, what is it? Like metamorphosis, isn't it? Because I would say Quagsire. What's Quagsire then? Because that ain't a toad or a frog. Don't know. I wonder what Quagsire is meant to. What does? I wonder what Google says if I ask. What does Pokemon Quagsire meant to represent? Meant to be. Let's have a look. AI. So it's a giant salamander. So yeah, so it's more of a like sort of like goes down the like the newt line more than anything. Yeah, so it's basically an amphibian salamander. Cheeky little Google search, why not? Well, now we know. Now we know. I like Quagsire. He's a dopey one, but we like them. Derpy. Derpy Quagsire. And I like it shiny as well. I do still prefer Quagsire than Clogsire. I can't believe it's nearly 6 p.m. I know, 10 to 6. Mental. All I can smell is the kids' dinner. It's making me hungry. Yeah, you don't like Clog? I don't mind Clogsire. I just prefer Quagsire. If I had to choose, Quagsire would be the one. I love my shiny Quagsire. Nearly said Clogsire. Quagsire in my Scarlet and Violet. The boy. I do like Paldean Wooper though, because obviously it's basically a Wooper, just brown. It's the mud version of it. Muddy Wooper. He's been playing in the mud too long. Got his poison film over him. But yeah, the Johto one though, still top boys. Yeah, I like that variant. Done all right though today. We've got a few half decent checks in, to be honest. Oh, there's the boys. Shame none of them were shiny though. I think we've done nearly 700 checks, I think. Fair few checks, yeah. Makes so much life so much easier just using Sweet Scent. Looking, because I was more worried about, because I couldn't remember if it was in it, and I was like, I'm sure it is, but I was more worried about running around and then spending loads of Poké Dollars on Safari Zone. And then having to soft reset to keep the money. And then rinse and repeat again. Like you would have to do on the older versions anyway. Right, 170. Barrel, go away. We don't want the barrel. I've noticed a lot of people are doing Pride Month Pokemon hunts. I didn't even realise it was Pride Month, to be honest. You debated it? I'd be down to do it, but I didn't realise it ran through Safari Week as well. I might give it a go and see if I can try and get a shiny. I'd probably complete it in a day or two. So I'll probably go for Vaporeon for purple, Gyarados for red, blue. What have we got? Blue shinies. Blue. I mean, Pride Month has been here longer than Safari Week's existence. Psyduck. Oh yeah, Psyduck. Totally forgot about Psyduck. Green. Who would I go for green? Marill. Marill. If you notice, I've got all water Pokemon so far. Psyduck for blue, Marill for green, Gyarados for red, Vaporeon for purple. Start calling it Water Month. Oh, I didn't mean to catch that. No. No. Oh, I caught a Bidoo. Bidoo. Oh, well. I accidentally hit A. Getting excited over all the water Pokemon. Oh, no. It's alright. We still got 29 balls in the dream. What other colours is there? Is there pink? Is there pink? Oh, dude. It's like, I should call it the Skittles hunt. Taste the rainbow. 248 inches long is a Amazon. 248 inches of what? I mean, if you want to do a full rainbow, then yeah, pink. Truck. Can you imagine a 248 inch TV? Yeah, they would have to be on a big one. Pink was in the original Pride Frag though, so same as teal. Teal, what would be teal? But teal would be like Latios or Shaman, wouldn't it? Psyduck? Yeah, but Psyduck's blue, isn't it? Teal's more of a like a mint green colour, I would have said. Like Latios or Shaman, that's like, to me that's teal. But I could be wrong. Or would that be classed as no, because Cyan. I don't know. Johnny, you are asking me who is partially colourblind. What colours are? Yeah, true. Taking a poo. Everything for you is like teal. Dun, dun, dun. You need a crane for a 248 inch TV. That's the size of my wall. I don't even know. I don't even know what size my wall is. Imagine having a TV the size of. You may as well get what they called projectors by that point. Not quite, but also yeah. Right, I'm gonna do 10 more checks. 5 checks technically, and then we'll call it a day today, and then back again tomorrow to see. We'll get to 1200 today, and then we'll push on tomorrow. So I'm feeling a bit peckish. Penguin, Mr. Penguin. Oh. You're gonna get the shiny tomorrow because the iron. Oh yeah, shine. Oh yeah, I forget your Yeah, you got your thingy tomorrow. Totally thingy. Totally slit to me mind. Jonny going to go measure his wall. Yeah. Yo, Memes, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you in ages. Oh, you been well, bud? Do you think you would survive in any Final Destination film? No. We were talking about Final Destination films, actually, last week, I think it was. Why I don't like planes. Because of that film. And roller coasters. Especially from number 3. Right, last checks of the day. 1200. Did we get it? We didn't get now. Now, ziddly squat. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Shebangs. Nada. I just watched 1 and 2. I heard 4 and 5 suck, but 6 is really good. My boy, he's 9 and he's watched 5. He's watched up to 5. He watches it with his mum because he wanted to watch them. But yeah, I've watched 1, 2, and 3. I haven't watched 4, 5, and 6. But I prefer like paranormal activity films. Absolutely love them films. Watching them pitch black in the dark. Ooh, so wary. But yeah, good films. Anyways, people, right, I'm off. Thank you for today. I really do appreciate everyone popping out. I really do appreciate it. Unfortunately, no shiny, but we did do, I think it was like 700 checks we got in today. But obviously no shiny. I'll see you Wednesday. Hopefully everything goes well tomorrow. I'll let you know once I'm at work. I'll probably message you when I'm at work anyway. And I'll screenshot the certificate of posting and everything. So anyway, see ya. And I died a stupid way. Why a brick though? Yeah, the thing was, I didn't like how they didn't show that. It was just mentioned by Claire. But yeah, it is silly. But anyways, appreciate it. No worries. Enjoy the rest of your day. Means that wherever you are in the world, if it's morning, afternoon, or evening, please do take care of yourself. Stay safe, everyone, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out. I'll see you at some point. Take care in a bit.